Yes, hello? Oh, hello, Victor! What is going on? How is it going, buddy? Yeah, I'm doing good. What? Really? You have a new game for me to test out? Sponsored by Wargaming? Are you... Oh, you got to be kidding me. After 7 years of doing World of Tanks videos. Okay, new game? Total War Arena. Yeah, I have heard about this game. It is free to play, you say? It is? Okay, that is really nice to hear. And you have special links and codes for my viewers. Alright, I am going to put them into the description. Into the Okay, keep going. Okay, open week, what is that? Oh, I see. It is at its open week at the moment. Closed beta but open week. Until when? Until February 12th. Roger that. So people are able to play, yes. Okay, one step before open beta, right? Okay, Victor. Yeah, I'm doing good. But what about you? Whew. So, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Welcome back to my channel. Today I cannot say welcome back to World of Tanks, because this video is not going to be about World of Tanks. Today's episode was actually sponsored by Wargaming itself. Yes, I was able to wait for this day. After 7 years, after 1000 videos about Wargaming's titles, different titles. Warships, warplanes, tanks. Finally, one sponsored video as well. So I simply couldn't say no to that. But, ladies and gents, this is Total War Arena. Welcome to my very first episode about this game. As I said at the start of the episode, links are in the description, should be first link. Go click on it, go make your own account, and at the moment you are able to test it out for free during the open close beta weekend. Quite a long name, but this is how it works at the moment. And if you use PLAYTWA code as well, you are going to get some free goodies, like 7 premium days, 500 gold, that you can spend on many different things, cosmetical things, some consumables that you can get for in-game credits as well, in-game currency that I am using, or you can use it to buy new commanders. But guys, luckily we do not have any tier 8 commanders, premium commanders in this game at the moment. That would be quite hilarious actually, a tier 8 special commander called John Cena, for example. Anyway, guys, in today's episode, while I am enjoying my nice warm cup of coffee over here, let me take one sip. Let me introduce this game to you. Let's take a look at different commanders, let's take a look at different troops, let's look at some gameplay action, let's look at deck trees and so on. And on the background I am going to show you some pretty nice carry action with my favorite units in this game. And those are cavalry units, I simply love those things. And I have to say, at the moment at least, I am kinda addicted to this game. For some reason I simply cannot stop playing it. Every single time, after every single battle, I find myself thinking, okay, one last battle, let's do one more. And no, this is not the sponsored part talking over here. I try to be as honest as possible. Sponsored content, yes, but this is not going to change my opinion, not even a bit, not even a tiny bit. So you just have to believe in me. But why I decided to pick this game up in the first place is I actually enjoy those kind of games. I have played other versions of Total War as well. I have played a lot of different min-maxing strategy games. So this is something for me occasionally. Not every single day, not every single time, but sometimes I enjoy playing games like this. And I like the fact that it is player versus player, really quick action-packed battles. And this makes it really easy to jump into the action. Let's say I have 30 minutes spare time, I am going to open up the game, I can play at least 2 battles. in 30 minutes. It depends on how good I'm doing. If I'm doing badly, I can play more battles. If I'm doing super good, well, maybe after that I can play more battles as well, but just to be on the safe side, I can say in 30 minutes I can play at least 2 battles. At least 2 battles. But now let's take a look what this game has to offer, and let's start with how to call it, lobby UI, or it is not garage, it is not hangar, it is how do you call this thing over here? Base. Oh yeah, base is actually really good, really good. Okay, so latest news, closed beta, open week. This is what I was talking about as well, or this is what Victor told me about, my buddy Victor. Welcome to the Total War Arena open week. Yes, you are able to play with it, and when you are ready, simply choose your faction and 10 a commander to shoot your own play style. So, quick introduction. Greeks are defensive. Roman Empire is powerful, like people on the background at the moment, and barbarians are mobile. And my favorite faction at the moment is barbarian cavalry units. I do not have every single unit unlocked, or I haven't played with every single unit, so my favorite unit type can still change, but at the moment it is cavalry. But as you can see, we have a lot of different units, different unit types over here. For example, this guy, Germanicus or Germanicus, is able to get artillery, light artillery. Yes, we have artillery in this game. Moving up, heavy artillery, we have javelin men with hard difficulty, we have moderate difficulty sword cavalry, and spear cavalry should be somewhere over here as well. We have Imperial Cards as regular swordsmen, Palatinis, more swordsmen, legionnaires. We have actually dogs in this game as well, war dogs. But this is how the deck tree looks like. It is super similar to any other wargaming's title, like tanks, warplanes, warships. We have different tiers, starting from tier 1 up to tier 10. So with Germanicus, for example, you start with Peditis. Is this the way you have to pronounce it? Peditis. And you can go up to the Palatini. Crazy, crazy difference. What else? We have Imperial Cards. So you start with the peasants, pretty much peasants, with, how to call it? I cannot remember. I am going to add one picture what I'm thinking about, pretty much peasants with those things, and you can upgrade them to Imperial Cards. What about that? What do you say about that, guys? And we have different commanders under different nations. One way to unlock your commanders is using free experience, or the other way is using gold. This is what I like, really. This is what I like. And different commanders, they have different skills. I am not going over every single skill because there is really no reason to do that at the moment. Maybe in my future episodes when I talk about or play with different commanders, I am going to do that. But every single commander has a different special abilities. For example, this beautiful guy over here, Germanicus, has heavy infantry charge as its first ability. So what that does, quickly hover over it, movement speed plus 20%, acceleration plus 40%, and impact damage plus 40%. So when you are close to enemy units, you collect this ability, your infantry is going to charge in and is going to deal a lot more damage. Plus 40% impact damage. And when you move up with your, or when you move up in ranks with your commander, you unlock different abilities. And to unlock new abilities or to level up your commander, you simply have to play the game. For example, I am missing 457 experience from level 3 Germanicus. I'm actually going to use 457 free experience, and boom, a level 3 commander unlocked. Now I have yet another ability in my disposal, and his new ability is called Testudo, a slow formation offering excellent missile protection. Let's quickly see what it gives us. View range minus 70%, okay, movement speed minus 30%, missile block chance plus 40. Is it percentage over here or simply stat? Seems to be simply a stat. and melee defense minus 70%. So please do not activate it if you are fighting with different melee units already, with enemy melee units already. But if you see a lot of artillery rocks, if you see a lot of arrows flying towards you, you can do that. And over here we have information about this commander, so if you are interested in learning more about your commander that you are commanding in this game, you can do that over here. But Germanicus or Germanicus is just one of the commanders under the Roman Empire at the moment. Keep in mind, this game is still in the closed beta stage. Closed beta open week stage. A lot more commanders still to come. I can bet on it. Hopefully John Cena as well as a tier 8 premium commander. This would be my dream in this game. But we have a lot of more commanders with different abilities, different special abilities under the Greek, and of course guys, Leonidas.
This is Sparta!
From 300, from movie called 300. Some of you guys may know this name before that movie, but most likely for a lot of you, including me, this name was made famous in that movie. But we are able to get, or we are able to play with Leonidas in this game, and I'm actually able to buy it for 2000 gold or for 5000 free experience. So I should actually save some of my free experience to get this beast. Quickly, let's see if yes, Shield Bash is in this game as well. Shield Bash, that well-known Shield Bash ability. Fight in the shade. What is it? The view range when 50%, movement speed lowered. Okay, block chance.
What the hell are you laughing at? You had to say, what? Fight in the shade?
I understand that. It is exactly the same as Desturo, or what was it called over here? Yes, Desturo, with Germanicus. Oh, what was the name, by the way? Let's hear it once again.
Germanicus.
Germanicus. Alright. Say something? No.
Kinane.
Okay, Leonidas is not going to speak before I own it. I guess this is how it works. Or I am never going to own a Leonidas. I can simply play with him. Yeah, because how badass he is. And Leonidas' special final ability is also from the movie Hold the Line. Of course, Hold the Line, 300 Spartan soldiers. Hold the line versus 10 billion enemy units. Alexander the Great and Miltiades, I think this is how you have to pronounce it. I'm also able to unlock it with free experience. A nice skirt, by the way. And now moving on, under the barbarians, I have my favorite faction at the moment. This is my favorite faction at the moment. Arminius, I'm using this guy. Arminius, yes, I'm using cavalry as well, level 3 cavalry. So my special ability is momentum, this is movement speed, turn speed. Frenzy improves your melee attack damage, but at the same time it lowers your melee defense, minus 85%, this is a lot. And the final skill that I do not have unlocked at the moment is really interesting. Appear to the enemy as an ally. I would like to test it out, but at the moment, soon I am going to hit level 4 with my Arminius. Yes, so that much about the different commanders at the moment. But the unit tech tree is not the only tech tree where you can advance, because every single commander has ability tech tree as well. So when you level up, you can use free experience to either unlock new abilities, for example Frenzy, this one over here, or you can upgrade / improve your current commander already. For example, Arminius over here at tier 1, I unlocked momentum. At tier 2, no new skills, I was simply able to improve my speed by 3%, 3 times 1%, and you use free experience to do that, to unlock those abilities or to use those points. At tier 3, once again, movement speed plus 3% and new frenzy skill. Awesome. At tier 4, for example, I am able to improve my movement speed once again by 3%, 3 times 1%, so that is plus 9% already, which is huge difference. If enemy team or if enemy player doesn't have plus 9% movement speed, you can either catch them or you can run away from them. Easy, simple and understandable. And what else I'm able to use at tier 4, minus 2 second recharge time. And I'm able to do it 4 times, so minus 8 seconds recharge time in total. This is really important. What else? Melee attack plus 3% melee attack damage. Okay, so I can improve my frenzy skill. Okay, a lot of interesting things, and once again, different commanders, they have different abilities and different skills over here. So, Tech Tree. Armies and abilities. I think I covered Tech Tree. I covered commanders, I covered Tech Tree. Under the social tab you can see your online friends, your offline friends. Hello Sanin, shout out to you. And oh yes, by the way, in this game, being in a party has huge bonuses. Plus 50% to free experience, to experience and to credit income. How crazy is that? Please play in the parties. Here I can watch top games, I can watch my friends' replays, replay files. Oh, how easy is that, ladies and gents? How easy is that? So here you can see the amount of gold, credit, free experience and your level and your statistics, I guess. Commanders, units, achievements, beautiful titles. Closed beta rewards. Oh yes, talking about closed beta rewards, you were able to get a lot of different rewards. So level 1 needs 1 victory in the closed beta. So at the moment you have still time to get some of those rewards, because at the moment this game is in the closed beta stage. Open week, closed beta stage. So level 1 you simply have to play and win 1 battle, I think 1 victory. Yes, you get a Pioneer ribbon that no other players are able to get when this game enters into the open beta stage. For 25 victories, I am trying to get at least 50 victories. Or 100. Let's see how this goes. For 50 victories, everything over here. And extra 20,000 silver and 30,000 free experience. 300,000 and 500,000 free experience. If you have 800 victories in the closed beta, then yeah, you have a pretty nice head start, I can say that. But what else? Now let's actually go back to my Arminius. Arminius, okay, roger that, because I didn't cover this button over here. This play button / battle button is super similar to any other wargaming title as well, but you're able to choose between 2 different battle modes, play versus AI, play versus humans. At the moment I am playing versus humans, of course, but I really do recommend start off playing versus AI. Because controls, you really need to get used to the controls. Your ASWD keys, your QE keys are for your camera movement. You really need to learn how to select different units, how to select all your units, because you have 3 different troops, have 3 units, how to use them, how to use your abilities, and so on, so on, so on. You cycle through things, different things. To learn about the cycling and to learn the movement and keys and so on. Please play versus AI, it is going to teach you a lot, while you are winning, of course, because playing versus humans, usually starting from tier 3, at least what I have seen, they know what they are doing. They know how to be defensive, they know how to use their abilities and so on. So start playing versus AI, and this is where you can do it. This little arrow over here. And to help you understand this game even more, here is a little practice mode button down here. So you can do recruit training, officer training and practice mode. For yourself, main menu, options, different options, graphics. I really like this option menu, help, if you need it. Let's go back. Here is global chat, party chat, lobby chat. Your commander, once again. you can click on, oh yeah, you can click on different units, you can see if you can upgrade them or not, and at the moment I can actually upgrade my cavalry units to the maximum armor because I have enough unit experience. By the way, this is unit experience, yes. And let's do it. Equip and buy. Oh, for 12,000 credits. Let's actually see. I didn't notice. Did it change as well? Yes, the 2 is changing. Roger that. And it gives me plus 13 more defense for some reason. And now I need 5,100 experience, unit experience, to unlock tier 4 cavalry unit. Yes. Let's actually take a quick sip of coffee. That is actually quite cold already, not so warm. But what else we can see? We can see stats, so we can see our upgrades. So blue bar is your stock unit, and green shows how much you have upgraded it. No extra survivability, and extra mobility, defense, and aggression. And under the cosmetics you can use, oh, actually I can use something for 1,000 credits. Let's see. Hats. Okay, unequipped, because it is quite ridiculous, but the option is over here. Now, what I really like about this game at the moment is for gold you cannot buy anything that is going to make your units or your commander a lot better than free-to-play stuff. Over here you can buy special shields for 48 gold, for example. I just did that, and now I'm under 2,000. But your shield looks kind of special, different from the other players, most likely. And I like that you can use real money for cosmetical things, not to improve your units, that other players are not able to do if they do not spend any money on the game. And once again, this, yeah. Okay, actually, let's equip it. It is ridiculous, but oh well. And information, once again, some information about your troops. And oh yes, by the way, every single troop has special abilities as well. For example, cavalry gets a cavalry charge. This is the main damage boost, in my opinion, for cavalry units. Plus 50% movement speed, acceleration plus 10%. And your damage is out from this world if you hit archers, for example, with this ability. But huntsmen, for example, or archers, they have skill called focus fire plus 8% missile weapon damage. So 8% more damage, and you can select the area where they are going to hit all those arrows. And what is it? The swordsman ability called harass, movement speed plus 50%, acceleration plus 10%, silenced. Okay, so I guess charge once again, and you deal a lot more damage. Units. One final thing, over here you can see your abilities, your commander abilities, your troop abilities, yes please, and here you can find consumables. Yes, we have consumables in this game as well that you can restock automatically, that I'm doing at the moment. And what I like about this one, as always, you can buy them with credits and gold if you would like to save up credits. For example, you can spend 11 gold after every single battle. And the different units, different classes, they get different consumables. What else? Let me take one quick sip of coffee. I covered... yeah, I think I covered everything. Everything, absolutely everything. Let's see. Tier 10 units as well. Noble horse. Oh, I cannot wait to get Noble horse. Oh yes, please. Cosmetic. I can equip the same silly hat on those guys, on those legendary tier 10 guys. How about that? And now, after 10 billion hours of explaining what everything means and how everything works, I am finally able to talk about some gameplay action as well. So what you are seeing on the background is 10 versus 10, player versus player action. This is the main battle mode in this game, and this is the only battle mode in this game at the moment. So 10 players on your side, 10 players on the enemy side. A quick math, on the battlefield we have how many different units? I mean controllable units, controllable squads? 60. because every single player controls 3 different squads. Now, talking about squads or your unit setup before you jump into the battle, let's say you would like to play with javelin guys and archers. Yes, you were able to do that. You do not have to select all your unit slots with the same type of unit or with the same type or with the same class of units. Let's say you would like to play with archers, and I have heard the best combination is 2 archers and 1 swordsman. Squadron, for example, or squad, for example, to protect your archers. Because archers, at the moment, I am not the best with archers, yes, I know that. I have played a couple battles, but I need to learn more about archers. But I have heard that the best setup at the moment is 2 archers and something that can protect your archers. For example, swordsmen. For example, pikemen, I don't know, cavalry, why the hell not, javelin guys. Something that can protect your archers versus enemy cavalry charges, for example, because cavalry really destroys archers. I believe I am going to show it to you on the gameplay action as well, if you haven't seen that already on the background. Because, yeah, I have played a lot of cavalry and I love taking out enemy artillery, I love taking out enemy archers because it is super easy with my special R ability as well. But long story short, yes, you are able to mix things up, you're able to mix up different classes, different units. For example, let's say I would like to play with 2 cavalry units and sniping huntsmen. Yeah, I'm able to do that, as you can see. But as I have said many times already, my favorite units or my favorite class is cavalry at the moment, followed by, I think, Roman swordsmen. Because they are really interesting. I like the charge ability. They have really awesome consumable called spikes. You can protect yourself, you can protect some entries from charging cavalry, enemy cavalry, for example. And I like how much they can take, how much damage they can tank. I had one really exciting battle with Roman guys. I was fighting in the middle and I suddenly saw that enemy team is trying to sneak into our base. I had to leave my current fight, but luckily I had yet another ally who was fighting with the same guy, and I tried to get on the road, because on the road your movement speed is 6% better or something like that. You can see a little tooltip on the top left corner as well. Soon I am going to be completely alone versus I do not even know how many guys, but I was able to survive it at the very edge of our own base. And the enemy team was not able to fully capture our base, and I was able to survive until my teammates arrived. What a timing! This was one of the most epic battles, simply because of the timing. I think if I would have been 5 seconds too late, this battle would have been over already. 5-second difference. Crazy close, or calculated, as one of the guys said in the in-game chat. And now UI is pretty standard. In the middle, on the left side, on the right side, we have enemy team, ally team. You can see what troops they have alive. We have minimap feature. We have troops in the middle. You can click on every single troop, but I am using Control A to select all, Control Tab to go through my units, or I am using buttons 1, 2, 3. Pretty simple and easy UI in my opinion. And if you hit enter on the numpad enter, you can hide your UI for better, I don't know, visual effects or something like that. As I said, A, S, D, W keys are to move forward, backward, left to right, and QE are to change the elevation angles. Anyway, you have to test it out yourself versus AI, for example, because versus AI you can actually do some testing. But where was I? Oh yes, I have to take one sip of coffee. Let's see. Perfect all the time. Yeah. So, I love the cavalry, I like swordsmen, I am on the fence about archers at the moment. I haven't played with dogs, war dogs for example, I haven't played with artillery, and by the way, artillery, those archers, they have special consumables like arrows that you can put on fire, or traps or fireballs, or I don't know, you can light the ground on fire when you see enemy troops. A lot of interesting things still to test out for myself as well. But today's episode, it had to be a little introduction. So, ladies and gents, this is Total War Arena. What exactly I like about this game at the moment, and we have to keep in mind this is still in the closed beta stage. Soon it is going to be in the open beta, but what I like about this game at the moment. I like player versus player action, love it. 10 versus 10 in my opinion is perfect number if every single player can control 3 different units or squads or troops or however you call it. What else I like it? I like the commander system. I like those real commanders. Leonidas, yes. I like Caesar. I like commander system. I like skill tree. I like that the economy is super similar to any other wargaming title, or to tanks, to warplanes, to warships. For all those players, it is super easy to get into, it is super easy to understand how everything works, how the progression works. You have experience, or you have unit experience, you have free experience, you have credits, you have gold, you have upgrades, you have deck tree, you have tiers from 1 to 10, you have different abilities, commander system. I think it is not too hard to understand everything. And this was one of those reasons why I wanted to test this game out. I didn't have to learn too many crazy new things. Yeah. So, ladies and gents, let me know what you think about this game in the comments down below. Once again, link is in the description, go click on it, go make your own account and play this game for free and earn special rewards. Closed beta special rewards when this game goes live that any other player who is not playing in the closed beta is not able to get. So you are going to be super special dude on the battlefield. Go use that opportunity, and of course use my special promo code as well, PLAYTWA, to receive some free goodies. I cannot say no to free goodies. I know you cannot say no to that either. Anyway, beautiful people, this was my second ever sponsored video on this channel. Let me know how I did. Your feedback means everything to me. It really does. I tried to be as informative as possible, but if you still have any questions, comment section is for that, and I try to answer to your comments as well. So I am done with this episode. I hope you enjoyed. I catch you in my next episode, and hashtag much love. Take care and bye. And I'm going to call my buddy Victor now. I'm going to say that episode is done. Victor, my best pal. Take care.